Okay, looking at solving inequalities. So inequalities are all the signs that are not equal signs. So we've got less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, and one last one, not equal to. Those are our inequality signs. Now, the not equal to is really easy. We can just treat that exactly the same as we treat an equal sign, but make sure you leave it in all the way through. Okay, but these ones come about a little bit differently. They're easy when we're saying something like this. All right, we just treat the sign as though it was an equal sign, carrying it all the way through. So this says 2x plus 1 is greater than or equal to 6. Therefore, x is greater than or equal to 2.5 or 5 over 2. All right, must have that sign in the end. That's the easy ones. The tricky ones are when you end up with a negative x. All right, so we get rid of the 3 first, plus 3. Onto the other side becomes minus 3. Negative 6x equals negative 8 minus 3 equals negative 11. Now we need to divide. Oh, we don't that. Let's go for this. Less than or equal to. Right. So when we divide by a negative, when we've got an inequality, we have to turn the inequality around because we're actually dealing not with the negative x's, but with the positive x's. So we have to undo it. It's like a negative of the statement. We're negativing everything. We're negativing this, we're negating this, and we're negating that. So we end up with x is greater than or equal to negative 11 over negative 6. So x is greater than or equal to 11 over 6. So it swaps at the point when you multiply or divide by a negative. Swap when multiplying or dividing by a negative number. Okay, so at that point there. All right. Now, when you get one of these, it's likely to be in a question, something like find out when George is older than. So if we're looking at older, we're saying greater than, not equal to, greater than. So when we get our answer, we need to put it back into words and say when George is more than 8.5 years old or whatever, or because it can't be equal to, all right? So you need to make sure you use the right language to represent the sign, okay? Sweet.